Now from the News 3 studios, this is Local Living.
Transparency and accessible government. That's what our next guest is all about. She's Tara Anderson, running for mayor of Las Vegas. Thank you for joining us on Local Living. I'm your host, Courtney Perna. Tara, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So let's talk about why you wanted to be the mayor of Las Vegas.
You know, it really wasn't about wanting to be the mayor. It was about seeing what I could describe as the middle school food fight of modern day politics, and I think a lot of us are discouraged. And I just wanted to bring, a command of the issues to the office. There's a lot of very serious things and real opportunity for the city of Las Vegas, and I had a relevant and timely set of skills, and I decided to jump in.
All right, and one of your main issues is about the Badlands and also about the financial security of the city. How do those two go hand in hand?
So the city currently is staring down the barrel of $250 million worth of judgments before compound interest and legal fees, and this is growing. It's a pervasive problem, not just because of the financial cost, but it displaces us as a city being able to use those same monies for value-add investments on homelessness or housing or veteran services. And so it's a critical issue that has to be resolved immediately without further threat to the city's financial stability.
Let's talk a little bit about job diversification. It's something that a lot of cities around the nation are facing, an issue they're trying to improve upon. What can we do for Las Vegas?
So for me, this is a critical catalyzing issue, is why I decided to run, is that to me, quality employment is the root of human dignity. And so us diversifying our economy as a city is imperative because, one, our peer cities are eating our breakfast, North Las Vegas, Henderson, Salt Lake, Phoenix. But we need to be able to have diversity in our industry so that we can weather economic volatility. It's a quality of life issue for people to be able to have quality employment. And that's what I do for a living. And so I wanted to be able to attribute that or contribute that in this capacity.
Gotcha. Now, I recently bought a house. Anytime I tell people that, their reaction is, oh man. We're kind of in a housing crisis here. Not only are so many people moving in here, but businesses, big companies coming in, buying up houses. What is your plan to kind of address this issue?
So we absolutely have a housing crisis. Median income is being outpaced by median home prices by 42%. So our working class community can't afford housing, and homeownership is the most stabilizing economic force in history. So for me, the city has historically sold a lot of its real estate holdings for private rental development. And I want to resurrect the priority being home ownership. And you can do that through deed restrictions on city-owned public assets where you don't require owner occupants like yourself to compete with these institutional investors that have bought over 80,000 of our residential units. So
it was definitely rough. Put down 3 times more than I thought on a down payment just to get that house. Now, talking about the growth, you said we need to be very intentional about our growth. What does that mean to you?
Well, we're in the desert, and so regardless of your political persuasion, it's common sense that we can't outpace our natural resources. Right. We clearly have a water challenge, right? And so we just have to be very thoughtful and intentional about the future imminent growth that we pursue so that it's of quality and it fills job gaps or housing product gaps in our market, or service gaps that we're not seeing that well rounds our community without just unfettered growth, given we do have land and water constraints.
All good things to focus on, all issues that we hopefully will fix in the future. Tara Anderson, she's running for mayor of Las Vegas. You can get more information at TaraAndersonForLasVegas.com. It's TERA, TaraAndersonForLasVegas.com. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching Local Living, and get out there and vote.